Yo, it's your boy Dctree, and this is Dctree-Nation, the channel on YouTube that covers hoops and heroes. And today we're talking heroes. We talking the new Miss Marvel trailer, baby. And a lot of people in the Marvel fandom and just superhero fandom in general are already crabbing about this show. But I made this video to tell you to pump your brakes a little bit. Just pump your brakes a little bit and give this show a chance, man. You gotta give this show a chance. 3 reasons why you should give this show a chance. But before I jump too deep into it, if you like my content, please sub to the channel, hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that bell for more videos. Thank you so much for the continued support. Okay, before I even jump into the 3 distinct reasons why we should give this show a chance, I just want to remind people that, remember, this is the MCU. This is Marvel, okay? They usually do very well with what they put out. Movies, television is usually pretty darn good. It may not be perfect, it may not be the greatest, but it's never actually been like hot steaming garbage where you're just like, this is terrible, okay? Nothing has been like that. Thor Dark World wasn't like that. Eternals wasn't like that. You know, the Ant-Man movies weren't like that, where you just was like, this is really bad. So give them a shot. All right, the first distinct reason why we should give this show a shot is because it fills a void in the MCU. The MCU is void of teenage superheroes or teenage stories, okay? Remember now, Peter Parker was our resident teenager. Now he's going off to college, and the next film will definitely be darker. So the MCU can use someone like Miss Marvel to bring that teenage angst, bring those teenage awkward moments, bring that teenage enthusiasm to the screen. And for you people who feel like the MCU doesn't need that, you may have a point, but you can't argue the fact that that's a profitable strategy. If you ever heard of the show Stranger Things, that show has great CGI but has a lot of teenage angst. If you ever watched the show Cobra Kai, another hit show, that show is about karate and about the Karate Kid all grown up, but it makes its bread and butter off teenage angst. So before we dismiss Miss Marvel, just recognize in the MCU, this is a viable option for the MCU because it sells. It sells to younger audiences. The second reason why we should give this show a chance is that D word. That D word that pisses people off a lot of times. Diversity, okay? Diversity, man. The MCU needs it. The world needs it. Television needs it, okay? The world goes beyond, you know, white people, black people, Asian people. The world goes beyond that. So to have an Indian superhero is a big deal. It's a great thing, man. I loved the Indian heroes in the movie Eternals. I love the incorporation of the Indian culture and the country India into that storyline. It was different. It was fresh. It was respectful. And that's what we need, man. That's what we need. We need a little diversity here. And it's not all about race, you know. We need some female heroes in the MCU. We need that as well. Kid heroes. Listen, I got a 4-year-old daughter. Listen. And I love the MCU. Obviously, I make these videos for fun. I love the MCU, but it's not a single film that I sit back and say, I feel comfortable showing a 5-year-old. She'll be 5 in a few months. I can't say that. But when I look at this show, I'm like, I can see her watching this in a couple years. I can see it being, you know, light enough for her to watch. And interesting, where she may want to dress up as, you know, Miss Marvel or something like that. And like that goes back to my first point about filling a void, okay? This fills a void. Diversity and, you know, availability to other people, kids even. The last reason I feel like you should give this show a chance is because they look like, at first glance, that they have improved on her powers. Now, if you're a super Miss Marvel comic book guru fan, you may be a little upset. But from the outside looking in, as a casual fan of Miss Marvel, I played, you know, Marvel's Avengers on PS4, got to play with her and her natural powers, kind of like Stretch Armstrong, Mr. Fantastic kind of powers. I kind of like this better, you know, and I've heard the whole Green Lantern joke and all that foolishness, but listen, the Green Lantern and DC do not own the rights to cosmic punches. Come on, y'all. Leave that alone. That's ridiculous. So I'm interested in seeing how her powers pan out and the origin of her powers, because her powers seem very similar to the Power Stone. Yes, that Power Stone, man. So the possibilities could be endless. Also, I love the fact that they're setting up the Marvels. Man, that movie could really be a powerful movie for the MCU, bringing together the diversity. You know, Monica Rambeau, you got Captain Marvel, now you got Miss Marvel. Man, that could be a really good movie for, you know, little girls, man, little girls of color, you know, everybody, girl power to the fullest. Because again, guys, fellas, it ain't all about us. We done ate at the table for a minute, man. Let the ladies and the young ladies have their fun, man, and we can go enjoy it too, man. It'll be something for us to check out, for something else to you know, invest in, and I'm looking forward to it, and you should too. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Just a little semi-rant on Miss Marvel. Let's give it a shot, man. It's not like we got to go to theaters and pay to see her. We got the Disney Plus subscription anyway. Just watch it. All right, guys, check out the other videos on the channel, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.